I am always impressed in the biblical literature how curious people are and how much they'll push back on things that don't make sense to them, even when God is speaking directly to them. They just say, well, God, that doesn't, Abraham, how can I know I'm going to possess the land, right? That doesn't make any sense. Moses, Gideon, I mean, almost everybody God directly encounters, they go, well, this doesn't sound right to me. And I think that's not a bad attitude. It's been my Jewish colleagues who have said, like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do when God shows up. You're supposed to question him, right? Which is funny. A lot of Christians would say the opposite. They'd be like, no, if God shows up and tells you to do something, you better do that thing, right? Which tells me that a lot of people don't believe that it's God's job to convince us of anything, that we're actually supposed to work everything out on our own. And so I see that spirit of like, hey, God, that doesn't make sense to me. Or as your kid said, well, why, right? Why do we do that? That God actually honors that question. That's the first question of philosophy is why. As soon as you're asking why, you're already getting at what's beneath the surface of the thing, which means you're thinking philosophically. And a friend of mine taught me a great question to ask when something doesn't sound right to you or you don't understand. Just say, tell me more about that. Like that thing you just said, say more. I want to hear more about that. And become a learner. And I do take slight delight as a teacher that the people of God are always depicted as students, right? As people who need to be able to discern what God is doing, and God gives them exams, right?